Have you ever wondered if someone's feelings for you have crossed that invisible line from "I like you" to "I can't stop thinking about you"? I'm talking about that moment when their emotions become so intense, so consuming, that they can barely hide it anymore. What if I told you there are 10 unmistakable signs that someone's feelings for you have spiraled completely out of their control? And here's the crazy part: most women miss these signs entirely because they're looking for the wrong things. Let me tell you about my friend Sarah. She came to me last month, completely confused about this guy from her gym. "He's acting so weird," she said. "One minute he's super confident, the next he's stumbling over his words. He remembers things I said weeks ago, but then pretends he doesn't care when I talk to other guys." I looked at her and said, "Sarah, honey, this man's feelings for you are completely out of control, and you have no idea." She laughed. "No way. If he really liked me that much, wouldn't he just tell me?" That's when I realized how many women are walking around completely blind to the signs that someone is absolutely head over heels, can't eat, can't sleep, thinking about you 24/7, in love with them. So today, I'm going to share with you the 10 signs that someone's feelings for you have reached that point of no return. These aren't your typical "he likes you" signs. These are the deep, psychological indicators that someone's emotions for you have become so powerful, they're struggling to keep them under control. Sign number 1, the memory magician. When someone's feelings for you are out of control, they become what I call a memory magician. They remember absolutely everything about you, and I mean everything. But here's what makes this different from regular interest. They remember the tiny details that even you forgot. Like how you mentioned your grandmother's recipe for banana bread 3 weeks ago, or that you don't like the smell of vanilla candles because it reminds you of a hospital visit. This happens because when we're deeply infatuated with someone, our brain goes into hyper-focus mode. Every interaction with you becomes so significant to them that their mind files away every single detail like it's precious treasure. I had a client tell me about a guy who remembered that she said she felt sad on rainy Tuesdays because her dad used to travel for work on those days. She mentioned it once, in passing, 6 months earlier. When she was having a rough Tuesday, he showed up with her favorite coffee and said, "I know Tuesdays can be hard for you." That's not normal memory. That's someone whose feelings are so intense that everything about you has become permanently etched in their mind. Sign number 2, the emotional mirror. This one is fascinating and most people completely miss it. When someone's feelings for you are out of control, they start unconsciously mirroring your emotional state, but not in the way you think. They don't just copy your mood. Instead, they become emotionally reactive to your energy in ways that surprise even them. If you're stressed, they feel agitated and want to fix everything. If you're happy, they get this burst of energy like they've been given a shot of pure joy. But here's the telltale sign. They start feeling emotions about your emotions. They get angry when someone makes you sad. They feel proud when you accomplish something, as if they did it themselves. They worry about situations that don't even involve them, just because those situations affect you. This happens because their emotional world has started revolving around you. Your feelings have become their feelings, and they can't turn it off even when they want to. Sign number 3, the future phantom. When someone's feelings are spiraling out of control, they start experiencing what I call future phantom behavior. They begin unconsciously inserting you into their future plans, not in a creepy way, but in small, telling ways. They'll say things like, "Oh, you'd love this restaurant, I want to try." Or, "There's this concert coming up that's totally your vibe." They start thinking about experiences in terms of sharing them with you. But the real giveaway is when they catch themselves doing it and get flustered. They'll make these future-focused comments, and then quickly backtrack like, "I mean, if you want to or whatever, no pressure." This happens because when our feelings for someone become overwhelming, our brain starts automatically including them in our future scenarios. They literally can't imagine upcoming experiences without you in them. Sign number 4, the vulnerability avalanche. Here's something that might surprise you. When someone's feelings for you are out of control, they start sharing things they've never told anyone else, but they do it in unexpected moments. Not during deep, romantic conversations. Instead, it happens randomly. You'll be walking to your car, and suddenly they're telling you about their biggest fear. You'll be waiting for coffee, and they share something about their childhood that they've kept secret for years. This is their subconscious mind's way of trying to create deeper intimacy with you. Their feelings are so intense that they're desperate to be truly known by you, even if it terrifies them. But here's the key: after they share something deeply personal, they often act awkward or distant for a day or two. That's because they're shocked by their own vulnerability and scared they've revealed too much. Sign number 5, the invisible antenna. When someone's feelings for you are completely out of control, they develop what I call an invisible antenna for you. They seem to always know where you are, what you're doing, or how you're feeling, without you telling them. This isn't stalking, it's hyper-awareness. They become so tuned into you that they pick up on subtle cues others miss. They notice when you're tired before you realize it yourself. They sense when you're upset even when you're putting on a brave face. They might text you right when you're thinking about them, or show up places where you happen to be. It seems like coincidence, but it's actually their subconscious mind constantly scanning for any opportunity to be near you or connect with you. One woman told me her coworker always seemed to take his lunch break right when she did. She thought it was weird until she realized he had been subconsciously memorizing her patterns because his feelings for her were so intense. Sign number 6, the jealousy mask. This sign is tricky because it doesn't look like typical jealousy. When someone's feelings for you are out of control, they don't get obviously jealous. Instead, they develop what I call mass jealousy. They'll ask casual questions about other people in your life, but with just a little too much interest. So how long have you known Jake? Or, your friend from work seems nice. They're fishing for information, but trying to seem nonchalant about it. The real giveaway is their body language when you mention other potential romantic interests. They might smile and nod, but their shoulders tense up, or they suddenly become very interested in their phone. They are fighting an internal battle between wanting to know everything and not wanting to seem possessive. Their feelings are so strong that the thought of you with someone else is almost physically painful, but they're trying to hide it. Sign number 7, the energy shift. Here's something really fascinating. When someone's feelings for you are out of control, your presence literally changes their energy in a visible way. I'm not talking about them getting nervous or excited, that's obvious. I'm talking about a complete personality shift. They become more animated, more talkative, more confident, or sometimes the complete opposite, they become unusually quiet and focused. The key is that this energy shift is consistent and dramatic. Every single time you're around, they transform into a slightly different version of themselves. This happens because your presence triggers such intense emotions in them that it actually alters their brain chemistry. Their friends notice it too. People will say things like, "You're different when she's around," or "You get weird whenever he shows up." Sign number 8, the time warp. When someone's feelings for you are spiraling out of control, time becomes distorted around you. Hours feel like minutes when they're with you, and minutes feel like hours when they're waiting to see you again. But here's how you can tell. They start doing things that don't make logical sense with their time. They'll drive 20 minutes out of their way on the chance they might run into you. They'll stay up late texting you even when they have early meetings. They might cancel other plans or rearrange their entire schedule around the possibility of seeing you. And when they're with you, they have this reluctance to leave that's almost palpable. They'll keep finding reasons to extend the conversation or delay saying goodbye. This happens because when our feelings for someone are overwhelming, spending time with them becomes more valuable than anything else in our life. Sign number 9, the protection instinct. When someone's feelings for you are completely out of control, they develop an almost primal need to protect you not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and even from things that aren't actual threats. They worry about you in situations that are perfectly safe. They get upset when people treat you in ways that wouldn't bother them if it happened to anyone else. They want to shield you from anything that might cause you stress or pain. But here's the unique part. They often try to hide this protective instinct because they don't want to seem overbearing. So they'll ask seemingly casual questions to make sure you're okay, or they'll position themselves as the solution to problems you didn't even know you had. They might offer to walk you to your car, help you with tasks you can handle yourself, or give you advice about situations they normally wouldn't get involved in. Sign number 10, the internal war. The final and most telling sign that someone's feelings for you are out of control is that they're clearly fighting an internal war with themselves about you. One day they're warm and open, the next they're distant and guarded. They start conversations with you and then abruptly end them. They make plans and then seem nervous about them. They compliment you and then quickly change the subject. This hot and cold behavior isn't them playing games, it's them struggling with the intensity of their own emotions. Part of them wants to tell you everything, and part of them is terrified of being vulnerable. Part of them wants to spend every moment with you, and part of them thinks they need space to get their feelings under control. You can actually see this internal conflict playing out in real time. They'll start to say something meaningful and then stop themselves. They'll reach out to touch you and then pull back. They'll look at you with such intensity that it takes your breath away, and then quickly look away like they've been caught. So there you have it, the 10 signs that someone's feelings for you have spiraled completely out of their control. These aren't just casual interest indicators. These are the deep, psychological signs that someone is experiencing emotions for you that are so powerful, they're struggling to contain them. Remember, when someone reaches this level of feeling for you, they're in a vulnerable place. They're scared of rejection, scared of ruining what you have, and scared of their own emotions. If you recognize these signs in someone, and you feel the same way, be gentle with them. They're probably terrified. And if you don't feel the same way, please be kind. What they're experiencing is real and intense, and it deserves to be handled with care. Here's my pro tip. If you're seeing these signs and you're interested, don't wait for them to make the first move. Someone whose feelings are this out of control is probably paralyzed by the fear of losing you. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is take the pressure off them by being the one who opens that door. Have you recognized any of these signs in your own life? Drop a comment below and let me know which one surprised you the most. And if this video helped you understand someone's behavior better, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the complex world of human emotions and relationships. Remember, you're worth someone's out of control feelings. You're worth someone who can't stop thinking about you, who remembers every detail, and who sees a future that includes you in it. Don't settle for anything less than someone whose feelings for you are beautifully, wonderfully, completely out of control. I'll see you in the next video.